welcome back everyone. Here we are through page 23. Mostly, got a couple of spare pieces around, but this is the big part. I did get this. The steps are the floor up here is finally stabilized. That glue. Lights fairly bright, really, for these little LEDs. Do a good job of lighting everything up. And if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step in real time, so you can see all my successes and failures and how I hopefully fix the inevitable failures, easy for me to say, as they come up. Try and stay positive, have a good time, and just enjoy the building process. If you've seen any kits or anything you'd like to give a shot at building on here, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always happy to add to my list, and we will right now proceed on to page 24, which is basically, looks like we're building us a go-kart. And I have made the executive decision that we're going to be, I'm going to just do a marathon tonight, and we're going to finish this bad boy up tonight. I looked at it, it was either going to be 2 really short videos or 1 really long video, and y'all seem to be more forgiving of the really long videos, to be honest. So that's what I decided to go with. Let's see. Get our wheels separated. More in there. Alright, we got a bunch of little pieces. Of course, that's going to be our tires. That's supposed to start off. I should have organized this better. Make them all spread out here so I can at least look at everything. You. And should be one the same length as you. Yep, there we go. And these guys. Let's go here and here. And there's the other one. Match you up. Okay. And then we get, should be, yeah, looks like a couple of these. Ah, there it is. And these guys. Looks like we're building our spoilers up first. Maybe. There it goes. And one of those. Okay, that's where. Okay. There's a little bit sticking on there that sort of bugged me, so I got rid of that. Now we take our base. And these 3 looks like here. Okay, hanging over the edge. Okay, so like that. And this is where the whole dark picture thing is starting to really come into play here. Oops, no, yeah. It's really hard to tell what we're supposed to be doing here. Okay, not sure about that one now, but this one definitely goes back here. And looks like here, here. Driver, obviously he's going to be central. Okay, maybe this one does go there. Okay, yeah, that matches up pretty good on the side rail, so I think so. And these guys, okay. Alright, representing our front axle here. Okay. Now, put you on over our driver. Here. Held in place by this one. And these guys next to it. Okay. And goes on the back. And you're on the front. Alright. Success. Now, I'm making some tires for it, so it's one of those and two of those supposedly. Each tire. And just leave them on. That. Okay, good. It's gonna. I was scared it was going to glue those. So stick it. I think. There it goes. Put the other side on it. Be more. I can push against it a little easier, I think. There we go. Yep, that's the way to do it. Back here, same situation. It just started. Yeah, yep. 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 Alright, so. Yep. And we got our treads here. Oh. Looks like this is going to be the side that's actually facing out. So I'm going to practice on this side. Okay. Pretty straightforward. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and pop this thing back off. Like that. I hope I'm going to anyway. Yeah. Pop our splitter off so we've got access all the way around. Do that last. A little more practice in on the side that's going to be, I'm assuming, less visible. And they even made the treads match up on that seam. That's good. Very good. Alright. Yep. Just based on this first 10 minutes, I'm saying I think I made the correct choice in doing this finishing this one up today because I think this would be even shorter than I was anticipating. Crinkle on there. Got a little sideways on that one, but I think it's still a whole lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'll put our launch splitter back on, and there we go. Got our, I'm assuming it's a go-kart. And I put it on upside down. Duh. I think I did it right the first time, maybe not. Can't remember that far back. It's been like 4 minutes ago. Okay. Still too high for the front wheel to hit the ground, but they don't spin anyway. But there we go. That was page 24. Now 25. Get that. Penny farthing, our table from last night, our poster book, our fan, and various drawing tools and accessories. And take this guy. Just a smudge. Penny farthing goes back here. And our motorcycle. Oh, break the steps off there. This table goes there. Very crowded loft now. And our goes here on these guys. Those drawers again. I think I'm going to glue them in. Just got to figure out how I want to position it. Okay. Go-kart hanging off the railing there. And our fan. Should have done this first. Goes right there on the desk. And the drill goes on the top of the desk. I'll put it sort of halfway in front of the fan. And our box of posters slash maps. I guess probably all posters in that one go underneath the desk on our little undershelf. Gonna have it sticking out just about. Well, you can't see that. Well, I think I'm gonna have it doing about like that. I can really see the, you can see the detail on those posters. But first thing, let's get some glue on this end. That's the part that's not going to be sticking out. Like so. Yeah, And evidently our, oh, that goes on the shelf too, so let's move that to the back. I'll just use that extra glue I got right from a traffic cone. I've still got a good display of posters and everything there. Okay. And I guess better bite the bullet and go ahead and put these drawers in with some glue. I'm going to put the first one all the way in and then have them gradually opening further as they come forward, I think. This one you'll like a quarter of the way out, just peeking out. And you like just barely closed. To cover the writing on it, I think. Okay. Okay, so that's where that ended up with those drawers. Now our drawing tools are supposed to go on our desk here. It says put the triangle and the ruler. The compass goes on top of it, and the calipers go on the very top shelf next to the drill, according to their suggestion, which works for me. I'm just going to just spread some glue around up there. I'll figure out where to put them as I go. Because I went with the drawers being partially opened. I'm gonna ruin their plans. Okay, except for the caliper there. Whoop. I wish I hadn't put that go-kart. Okay, there. Triangle here, I think. Since I have it hanging out over the posters, then I'm going to put put the compass, splitting the difference on them, just so it, because it's black, it barely show up on that desk if it wasn't sitting on top of them. That's a fairly cluttered designer's desk, I'd say. Okay. And looks like that's all the pieces, so we are ready to install our wall. This goes over here. Get a little bit further now. Okay, so you on the bottom. Into those notches. Okay. Just got the 2 to go with right now, so don't want to lean it over too much because I think I'm going to try and find some gold or something, sort of blend those in, I hope. There's. I don't want to go crazy with the leaning because I'm worried about all that stuff falling off that I glued in, but everything fit nice and neat. Yeah. Okay. Now we are ready for page 26. I get all that out of the way a bit. And we got for the stuff. Okay, so these guys go together, those guys go together. 3 sections of this page, or 3 projects on this page, I guess. Our sort of a skylight situation going here, so I'll bring you back in for a little close-up work. And go from this side. These guys. There's very snug on those. These are numbered differently, but they all appear to be the same. I thought they might be like mirrored or something, but I could never get them to not face the same direction. Alright, and this guy goes right down the middle. Those guys. Alright. We got that done. Like I say, there was a spare one of those. I guess they were planning on you or me maybe breaking it. Then, oh, we actually are installing this. All right, hang on. This goes here. You make sure. Oh, I missed a piece as usual. Let me see here. H 24. So this guy. I'm not gonna worry about sanding this because it's gonna be up in the attic. Okay. I just noticing we got a little bow in it here, but once we start installing the other side, it'll pull it into that shape. But that's to worry about in a few minutes. Let's see, and this goes in with the, well, it's got a gap on both sides, so we're safe either way. No, okay. We were supposed to have the gap on the outside. Okay. Now this goes, there's a slot here for you. Oops. Up there. Okay. And that. Now we got our tire stack. So we put both of them there. View as come on, opposite. Yeah. Okay, come on. Okay, so you guys through there. Yeah, through there. So we got a couple of tires stacked up here. And toolbox should be okay. Gonna need glue on this one for sure. I think this may end up being a super glue situation. Actually, okay. Staying together now. I forgot the handle. Okay, we're going to glue the bottom down anyway, so I think that'll be alright. But I put that on upside down too. You don't want the C37 showing out the top. Or I guess you do actually. Okay, didn't veneer it on both sides. Shows how much I know. Okay. Alright. And we just sort of move down the bottom there. Just a nice blob, I think. And sort of have our tools sticking out of it. Both sides, everywhere. Okay. Alright. Let you get sort of dried up and situated, maybe. That's all for 26. And then 27, okay, we get to move over to a new wall, or back wall, I believe. Actually, sideways. That works. These guys for it. And what we got here? This one thoroughly confused me. Okay, these guys go together. These guys go together with these guys. Y'all over there. That's for later. That's okay. All right. Now, oops. So you're in here. That's that. Oh. Let's see. It's going to be on the back wall, so it's probably not very visible, but I still don't want that light wood bouncing over. It'll be definitely draw some attention to it if you get a glimpse. Let me just stain this up real quick. Okay. So here. Then these guys, drawers, I think they're supposed to represent, go onto our outlines there. Should have done this before I put it on there. Grab my clamps and I think it'll work as a good counterweight. How do these things always flip out backwards? Yeah, that didn't work. Okay, that sort of leveled it out some, so. Alright, that shall do your thing. Work on to you while it does that. Let's see here. This goes down here. I think this will go on last because we're supposed to mount this first, I think. These guys. Different. Yeah, I want to go in there. Are they both? Let's see what number. E2 and E4. Is that the right? I think there were spares, but it's okay. It's okay. I was gonna piece it. Okay, here we go. Okay, no, this is it. This is E2. They are both E4. Okay, well, that's different. Okay, I grabbed the wrong one. Because these do have the splits in both of them, so that's a misprint on their part. Okay. Lost my file, my sandpaper. Where'd you go? I've been using it for the last hour and a half now. Okay, this will probably do. Doesn't do as good a job as mine. Go to this one. No, not what I was looking for, but this is still better. Okay. A little bit on my fingers, but this appears to be fairly washable. Okay. Let's try all that again. Yeah. It works when you have the right piece. There. Pop this. There to hold it in. And for some reason we got that situation going. I am thoroughly confused by that construction, but that's the instructions. Then we got this little guy goes around that. Those two. Through there. Down through here. Maybe I should wait a minute on this, but onto that. Stayed. Okay. And that's going to get mounted on the back. There's our, like I say, that's our lock mechanism for our battery compartment. Let's see. Okay, and I think this one can mount you as well now, maybe. Alright. Okay, everybody's still in place. And I'm going to let that stuff set up before I flip it over and start working on that piece. But we can move on to 28. While we do that, we'll come back and do that in a second. I think we can. Yeah, because the end of this, I think, end of this page is when we put that piece on the back. So, okay, so you are supposed to be in there. battery compartment down there. We got some lights we get to run some again. Okay, we got this guy. You're going to go up to the front, so let's pull some slack out of that. Go underneath that thing. And we sort of leave that for right now. Okay. Got 3 lights left, 3 very distinctly different length wires. Let's see. So they're easily identifiable. The shortest one. That's what I'm trying to. Are we running? Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Oh, this sort of slipped out of there. Guides there. Let's see. Trying to see if are we just sort of. Did I mess up? I think I messed up on these. Let me see back here. Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, all 6 wires were supposed to go through these guys. So I thought we were doing something different there, so let's see if I can. That's a corner. Okay, I think. Oh, okay, the whole thing will come. Yeah, okay, that's fixable. That whole unit comes off as one, so we can. I can recover from that. These guys. Everybody gang together. And ease you back in place. One of you escaped. Get back in there. Okay, get going. Alright. Okay, so that's what we're supposed to have at this point. Where's one less loose wire? Okay. Okay, then ease y'all into this one. Okay, so everybody's. I'm trying to figure. Okay, that's. Okay, just trying to sort of guide these. Got some extra sort of sticking out around the corners. I want to make sure I can push them in when the time comes. Okay, now back to where we were. Oh, I'm way too close for this, aren't I? Okay, so shortest one, evidently through steps. These guys have popped out. Put back in there. Into our guides. You go in. You go right in there. Bungee it that way. Try and sort of hold it in place there. Still lights up. Excellent. Okay, back over where I was at. And the longest one. Okay, so we go. Okay, sort of the same thing. This is going to end up straight up front here on the top. Don't need them. Longest guy goes up through there, just like that one. Tuck you in. Underneath there. And into this one. No. That one I'm worried about breaking it because it's floating there. There's a snug fit on that one. Light up our go-kart. And you, last one, finish our wiring runs. Into the steps. There. And you're supposed to reach. Under there and over to that one. Just barely do. You can sort of snug fit, like it's hard to. There it goes. Okay, man. Just keep wanting to come out of this. The gap here is. Under there. Likewise. Okay. Get on in there. Okay. And okay. Fairly concise, controlled wiring run. I've got, let's say they keep popping out of here, so I think I'm going to try and seal that gap on the, there you go, see the gap there with the Bondic. Sort of make a little plastic holder, or epoxy holder at least. If I can find where I dropped my Bondic. I keep organizing and end up less organized than when I started. Okay, maybe I won't do that. No, I know what I've done with it. I put it in a drawer. There it is. Found it. Okay, so I think that gap's small enough that I can make a bridge, and that'll should hold it all in there. So let's find out. That's more what it's designed to do rather than actually. I've tried to use it as glue in the past, and it does a poor job at being a glue, but in certain situations it works pretty good. just UV reactive epoxy. And keep everything sort of held up. And while I'm going, why not right here too? See if I can. Build a bridge and hit it. Okay. That's gonna do the trick. Like I say, it's not structural or anything, just sort of something to guide those wires and keep them where they're supposed to be as I move the stuff around. Like I say, it's just sort of bring it into focus so you can see it's sort of shiny and it's solid enough to keep everything in place. Okay. And I should have done it up here too, but actually I think it's too crowded for that, so maybe not. Okay. Now, before we get the back on, we get to place our toolbox, tires, and box of license plates. So, where do they all go? Okay, so let me find something. Prop it up, give it a little lift here. See if I don't think, maybe my phone. Yeah, maybe my phone stand will be. Can sort of keep it as a. Okay, that seemed to work. Toolbox goes there. Sort of. It fits exactly in there. So let me move the tools to all the tools to this side so I can. Hopefully keep them in play. Alright. Actually stand you straight up. Stand the hammer straight up so it'll bead right there. Slide you in and back. Okay. Tires. Oh, see, I was supposed to slide it in the other way, but I think I like it better like this. Okay, the license plate goes up here, so I'm going to put them sort of on the crooked. I got room for my, actually let's do it the other way. I'll have room for it to go neatly up there. And you can't see that. Up there. Yeah, it can go up against the wall here, so that should work. Over here, coming from the back, I think. Yeah, nope, that won't work because I've got the wrong. My license plates are facing the other way. Okay. Okay. So I will have it. There it is. Make sure I'm far enough out where it don't rub on the back wall when I put it in. Okay. And then tires go on top here. So I'll just so. Alright. Let them do their thing, and we should be. Actually, let me have a reaction or something on my watch band. Must have got something underneath it while I was at work. Okay, so we got our. This is where the back goes on. I'll get you out of the way. And you go in here. And just got this corner. There's no binding it together, so it's when we put this other side in, that's when it's gonna. Oh, there is a notch right here. Okay, hang on. Cool. Just saw that. There it goes. Okay, so that sort of pulled it. Okay, it's a little loose anyway, but that'll be all right. Okay, that's there. There's all that stuff. If I don't knock everything off, yeah, I think that's looking good. All right, and I think I'll keep this. This banister is not cooperating with me. Let's find something I'm not using to sort of brace it up. How's this? This looks about right. That's close. Better than it was. That's gonna just broke off a piece of the form. I don't know if I'll be able to get it to cooperate with me or not, but I might give it a shot. Just to make it stand up a little straighter, maybe. A couple of dribbles of glue and more to ease you in and get you lined up with our. See it from the front a little bit, so let's. Down a little bit. Okay, that seems to be. I think that's camouflage enough behind our penny farthing and everything. Yeah, everything else is looking good. Yep, lights out. Come over here, and it's time to apply the tire. I think I'm gonna try the super glue on this. It's high risk, high reward. It lines up. If I can get it lined up good, this will speed things up quite a bit. So let's a little dollop on there. Gorilla super glue is my personal preference, just because of the brush. I didn't take into account I wouldn't be able to get as much pressure on it because it's on that flexible stuff. I think it's going to work. It feels pretty good. Yeah. A few more seconds. Alright. I like that they, camouflage the battery compartment lock. That's sort of different. I think I've seen that a couple of times on these sets, but not that well done. So that's cool. Okay, we are making significant progress, folks. And on to 29, which means we get to set this aside. Because we've got a truck to build. Yes. Okay. And it looks not too complicated. A few pieces, but it's all pretty straightforward on the build on this thing, from what I can tell. Okay. Okay, let's get you start off. Oh, we are supposed to glue. It's got wide and narrow holes in the center, so you want to make sure to match one with the other, so they don't. That's wrong. That's right. And actually, I guess probably want to do it like that. So you don't want that many spokes or that many spokes. Yeah, because it's going to be up against the back of the truck anyway, so we don't have to do them. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to go with some more simple, fewer spokes design. Okay, that seems like a super glue. Now, make sure I find out which way. I want the bigger one on the outside, because that's what's going to hold our hub in place. Yeah, hub's going to, yeah, yep. Okay. So. Okay. And there, and place. Give it for a second or two. Not gluing myself to it. Alright. 25% of the way there without gluing myself to a tire. I'm not going to make it, don't worry. I'm sure you will see me glue myself to a tire. Okay, I'm getting a little overconfident now. Maybe I won't glue myself to a tire. I'll glue the tire to my mat. There, that's not quite glued. That's just a little sticky. I'm not going to count that. Before it gets in. Okay, glued my fingers together, but that's not a tire. Okay, I did it without, well, I guess I hadn't put it down yet, so I've still got a chance. Okay, alright. And then apply our tread pattern. Just yeah, one more. Okay. Alright, 4 tires, and now start working on our chassis. There's our hubs. And let's see here. Axles. So in there. Hub on the cylinder. And then a little camouflage. Okay. And these guys go underneath. There. There. Functional. Now these guys right to back. And I jumped the gun. These don't come on yet. This is all for 29. And now 30. I don't think it's as bad as it looks. Okay, so. Oh, wait a second. Okay. You know what? I did these wrong. Just been looking at that. They don't go there. Turned it over too thick. Just go under here. Okay, that makes a little more sense now I think about it. And these are running boards. These are supposed to be there. Okay. Okay, that's 29. Now on to 30. Okay. Door, steering wheel, seat parts, A-pillars, pedals, steering column, and that's seat. Okay. So these guys come in from the back. Appears we're doing a British car, British truck, or somebody who designed it didn't know American cars are built the other way around. Yeah, because that's gonna kill. Okay, I wasn't sure that was gonna stick, but it did. And these guys go here. Windshield goes on there. Oh, yeah. Tension there. Definitely gonna hold it in place. Okay, and the pedals here. Looks like it ought to go on. It's detail that nobody will ever see. Okay, that one cooperated with me fully. Let's see if this one's just... they were particular about which one went where. Okay. Who knew? Okay. Steering wheel. Our seat. And this end. And we slide 12 of these guys on to make a bench seat. On the other end. Yep. We go that one. We go back here. Where are we going? Wait a second, which way are we going? Yeah, back here. Okay, so this goes in there. And our seat goes on top there. It's actually a really good representation of that seat, I think, for it just to be a bunch of slats of wood together. And our doors. Oh, actually our bedside. Here. Oh, okay. Got Okay, they got both sides. Now the doors go here and here. And that is 30. On to 31. These guys end close. And bring out our hood, barrels for the back. To a little creative license, I did make the grill chrome. It would not have been chrome on the car this vintage. Let's see here. Okay, so headlights go in here. Grill back there. And this, there's no central mount, so we just gotta guys go in. They did include a spare of this. Okay. Good, because I'm not sure how to get the pressure down on this side without breaking those bits. See if I get. Nope. Okay. See, this is one of those things I wouldn't mind. Okay, let me pop these back out. Reach in this way. Do it from the inside. Oh, door. Okay. Door's fixable. There it goes. Okay. Now. I was going to wish those wheels didn't move. Okay, there it went. Not gonna mess with that too much. Lights. And we'll put the door back on. And our license plate is right here in front. Just gluing it in. Just right there in the middle. And barrels in the back down we go. I don't think they're going to show if I do them like that, but I think that would be a cool way to stack them. If I put them towards the back, they will. Because looking from the front, that's what we're going to see. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. They've got them standing up in the back. That's boring. Okay, so I just do a couple of them down the side here. Looks like this one. This one's gonna be the best contact guess. My best guess for the contacts. Yeah. Okay. I know it doesn't look as good from the top, but from the back it looks pretty good, so I'm assuming from the front it will too. Alright, that needs a few minutes to dry. So I'm going to set you over here. And you're going to roll away like that, put you on the other way. Okay. Now we get to install the final side of our... I don't know why we waited to do this, but that's how the instructions went. But this guy, this goes on over here. Not one back here, but we do have this one up here. Keep that in place, everybody. And then you. And just like that, we got a really functional structure. Let's see how. Yeah, well lit. I don't know if it'll focus on all that stuff in the back, but it's, yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. A lot more details than I realized there were gonna be. Definitely good stuff, I think. Okay, and get the lights back on. Okay, now that that's done, it's time to work on our roof. Alright, let's go. And we got, okay, so that's the top. So what's going to do here, it looks like. Make sure we don't overlap our notch. So I'll probably put it about like that. Just get plenty of clearance on it. That should be good. So let's peel one side. I think it's got one on both sides. See there. And plenty of clearance around here, so I'm just going to go about halfway between. I think it went about that far back. Maybe a couple on the bigger parts there. Okay, that's where my fingerprint was before, so let's keep it that way. And like Like everything else, I've lost my squeegee in my new organizational. Oh well. That should hold. And then we'll find out together if this was a good idea or not. Oh yeah, it's gonna go. Okay. If I can avoid touching all that stuff, maybe I can keep the fingerprints off the window. And I shouldn't have put that glue in the middle, but live and learn. It dries clear, it'll be alright. Okay. And that was the end of well, actually, we're supposed to park the car in there, but like I said, I'm letting those barrels dry for a few more minutes yet. Okay, now. Yes. Let's see here, we are this guy. I'm not sure. Okay, we are supposed to glue it. Okay, right there. So it goes in like so. Can we get okay. Let me grab the bonded because I am gonna wedge some in there. They're not cooperating any more than those other wires were. So easy. Back there. Let's build me a little. Okay, there it goes. I think that's got it. Sides a couple of places maybe. And then that's where that's gonna go. Okay. Ran out of SD card. I didn't realize it's already been going that long. Let's see, this is gonna go like that. Oop. Okay, so I'm going to go just to touch the old Gorilla Super Glue. It's on the front end where the touch cell. I want to go back here where the sensor is not. Hopefully that'll work. Mm-hmm. 8 or 10 seconds, or 10 or 12 seconds maybe. This is about to flip it right over. So far it appears to be working. Okay. Now. You in. Oh, got those wires. Yeah. Times are showing. Okay, that's better. Okay. So far, it's still turning them off and on. Alright, touch sensor works. And now we got this guy to go on the front. Look, and we're just, it's just a glue in place on it. Make sure they're all mushed in now. It crawled out a little bit when I was moving around. So, let's see, I think everything should be good enough for me to. Yeah, that thing is really sensitive. That's good. Okay, for this, get out a couple of clamps, just so I can make sure the sides are lined up. I'm not as worried about the top and bottom. Sides are, and I'm going to definitely use the B7000, so I've got some wiggle room, but I'm going to do just a real quick thin bead, full coverage, I think. There's a lip around there anyway, so I shouldn't show much. Okay, so pop you on. Wiggle. Flush with the bottom. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's gonna work, maybe. I'm just wanting these strictly to line the sides up. I'm not even worried about the top to bottom. I just want the too far down. Let's go on the edges. I don't want to squish it too much. Okay, you're straight. Okay, then down here on this corner, another way to balance it. That's the wrong way to do it. Just making sure the sides are fairly flush. Flush enough for me anyway. And okay, got that. Okay, I'm gonna give that 5 or 10 minutes more to sort of get sticky. It's same for our pickup truck over here, and I'll be right back, and we will wrap this thing up and call it a night, and I'll show you what we got coming up tomorrow. Okay, been a few minutes, so that should be sticky enough by now. Well, there it goes. Alright, put those guys back. Yes. Yep, pretty good. And these guys, okay, they're staying in place. And so, first things first. Actually, I guess I'm gonna. Ooh, that's gonna be tight. I may have left my box of goodies out a little bit too far. Let's see if I can finagle that in. I did not think about that. Okay. So, are you gonna be? I don't want to go that far. Let's see here. Okay. So I'm gonna. Okay. I thought that was looking really cool too. Okay. Put that in. that close on the truck, it's not going to be able to see any of those details anyway. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to let the truck sit there. I'm not going to glue it in place. Like I say, and I stand by that barrel positioning. Still get to see all the details. Plus, I think the barrels look cool like that. Alright. Then, oh yeah, I forgot my little compass dealio fell off while I was moving the walls around. So, let's see if I can get way back there with it. First try, and it's in position. All right. Okay. Now, got our dust cover. So I'll get a couple more peels probably. It feels. It wants to go. There it goes. You just drop down there. No tracks for this one. Goes in place, and a new, I haven't seen somebody, they have a cover for our dust cover. I like that. That makes it much cleaner. Lights are still working in there, so let's ease this down and see. I can take it down to the point where I can still see, but still. Let's go ahead and kill that one. Okay, like I say, it turned out really good. I'm always pleased with these things. It never fails. Okay, but now I did just notice those. Did y'all just notice what I just noticed? Oops. Okay, that looks better to me. Probably all in my head, but still. In there. Back on. Cover. Back in. Very sensitive light switch. Okay. Yeah, that's. I like this. I'm glad. You know, it's good to mix things up, get a different theme going. That's sort of. It's hard, you know, it seems a lot of them are the magic themes or library themes. I was glad to find a garage theme. It's sort of fun, cool, lots of nice little details, plenty of. And like I say, I can't reiterate enough how pleased I am with how well it lights up. I was not expecting this much. So I was expecting to be a sort of dark, dank one. And this is, you know, like it's bright, and there's a yellow tint to the light, so that helps. Oh, even back there in that far back corner, it looks like those lights are lit up on the wall sconce or whatever there. Going into our steps, that's cool. Yeah, this is one of those things that, you know, I don't even think I saw all the details as I was doing it, so I'm glad I picked this one up. I like it. I gotta say, I recommend it. Fairly straightforward, easy build, not too much drama. Got a good skylight going too. I like that. But anyways, folks, that's, like I say, that concludes that one. Tomorrow, I think I've had a couple of requests for this one, so I'm glad to get going again. Another rocker one, the Tilt-A-Whirl. I debated on getting this one or not because I enjoyed doing. I did the swing and the Ferris wheel. I don't think the Ferris wheel is actually part of this set, this series, but the Magic Amusement Park. I bet they got it back here. The swing ride. That's the one I did before, but I didn't. I liked it, but I didn't love it. So I was sort of debating on whether to do this. Then somebody mentioned they would like to see me do it, so that was enough to put me over the edge. Let's see. 280 pieces, 4 out of 5 stars. Ought to be a challenging one, but it's still a rocker, so you'll figure 3 days max, because they do a good job with their stuff. So I'm confident this won't be near as bad. It won't be a 4 out of 5 star build. It'll just be, it's got its technicalities, I'm sure. But I'm looking forward to that one. But there's one last look in our garage, and as usual, hey everybody. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time.